Peace and blessings, y'all. So today is Ramadan day 4. It is Thursday, May 9th, 2019, which is also the 4th of Ramadan, 1440. And today's message is all about progress. So I know everybody has heard it before, right? Slow progress is better than no progress. And I agree. But have you ever really thought about that? Broken it down? What about temporary accelerated progress versus paced and consistent progress? In my humble opinion, y'all, I believe that paced and consistent progress is a whole lot better when it comes to achieving and maintaining goals. So say, for example, if we have a goal of nowadays people are into diets, right? And one of the things that people are trying to stay away from is carbs, right? You're gonna say, oh, I'm counting my carbs, girl. I'm watching my carbs, girl. I can't have that bread. I can't have that rice. I can't have these carbs, right? So let's use that as an example, okay? Let's say we are on a low carb or no carb diet. And I don't even like the word diet. I feel that diet should be replaced with lifestyle change. Why? Because a diet is something that is temporary. You have accelerated progress for that diet. It's only for a specific amount of time. If you're doing it for 7 days or 30 days, then yeah, you start off running that race really, really fast, and you get rid of all of your bread and all of your rice and everything else, and you go through your time frame for your diet, and then at the end of your diet, what do some people do? We revert, we regress, right? We go back to our old eating habits. You achieve that goal and you stayed away from your bread and your rice for the full 7 days. But right after that, you go back to what you were doing previously. So what you just achieved is not being maintained. So after we achieve goals, we have to continue to grasp them. We have to maintain them. And how do we maintain those goals? Through pace and consistency, right? So no to diets, but yes to lifestyle changes, because lifestyle changes, we require paced and consistent progress. So therefore we're benefiting, right, throughout, and not just for that temporary time frame of 7 days or however long it might be. So that, you guys, I believe is applicable to anything in life. All of our goals, all of our endeavors, all of our achievements. We should not aim to overexert ourselves or start the race super duper fast, and then we get tired in the middle and we're drained and we can't even achieve the goal, or we do achieve the goal just barely, but then we cannot maintain it, right? So when it comes to spirituality, especially now during the month of Ramadan, a lot of Muslims have goals, right? This is what I want to fix, this is what I want to change, this is what I want to do. And for a lot of us, one of those goals just so happens to be reading the Quran. So if you were not aware, the Quran is divided into 30 sections, and each section is called a juz. And when we fast, we usually fast for 30 days roughly, depending on the moon, give or take a day here or there. So for the 30 days, a lot of people say, hey, you know what? I want to read 1 juz per day during Ramadan. So by the end of Ramadan, I've read the entire Quran. Alhamdulillah, that is a beautiful goal. And if you can achieve that, and if you can maintain that, do it, go for it. May Allah reward you. However, what I don't think that we should do is just read the Quran during the month of Ramadan. That's the definition of temporary accelerated progress. And then what some people do is they put that Quran right back on the shelf, and it starts to gain dust, and you don't pull it out again until next year when Ramadan rolls around again. Versus if we are able to complete the Quran during the month of Ramadan, which by the way is not mandatory but a very beautiful goal. So if you are able to complete it, or at least start reading it, or establish a relationship with the Quran, I feel that the best way to maintain that is to continue to read it, maybe an ayah a day, or a page a day, or a chapter a week, or 5 pages twice a week. Whatever is comfortable and healthy for you so that you're not exerting yourself, but you have a nice consistent pace, do that so that you are consistently benefiting and taking in that medicine that the Quran provides for us. So y'all, today I am reading from chapter 3 of the Quran, and it's just my iPad, it's not actual Quran. So today I am reading from chapter 3, and we are doing ayahs or verses 133 through 135 with a strong focus on verse 133. I'm including everything else because I feel like that entire section is just really, really beautiful. So, A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. And race towards forgiveness from your Lord, and a garden as wide as the heavens and the earth, prepared for Al-Muttaqun, those who give whether in prosperity or adversity, and those who restrain anger, and those who forgive people. Allah loves the doers of good, and those who, when they commit an indecency or wrong themselves, remember Allah and ask forgiveness for their sins. For who forgives sins except Allah? And they do not knowingly persist in doing wrong. Ameen. So within that, there was an Arabic word, and that word is Al-Muttaqun, right? So there is really no one English word that I can say that you could use to replace Al-Muttaqun. It's more so a combination of different words or descriptions. So I would say that Al-Muttaqun is roughly people that are righteous or pious or have God consciousness, which is taqwa, fear of Allah, right? We aim to please Allah. So with that, y'all, 133 starts off and race towards forgiveness from your Lord, right? Some translations you'll see say rush or hasten, but of course those all mean the same thing. So, and race towards forgiveness from your Lord. So if we're in this thing, y'all, we're running this race, we don't want to just have temporary accelerated progress. Just because it's the month of Ramadan, oh, I'm gonna try to go do everything right for just the next 30 days. And then once Ramadan is gone, let's not transgress, let's not go back. Instead, let's have paced and consistent progress, right? So that whatever changes we make, they're not just temporary changes, but they become a part of us, they become a part of our lifestyle. So I'll leave you with that. May all of your goals be achieved. May you reach and succeed in all of your endeavors. So thanks for watching. Peace, blessings, love, and light. God be with you. Bye.